Hello dear students, welcome to YourPedia. This is Chandrasekhar, Faculty of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at YourPedia. You all know that recently HAL interviews are going for the post of design trainee and management trainee. From YourPedia, number of students attended those interviews and I had taken feedback from the students, what are the types of the questions and what questions asked for them. Fortunately, and I can say fortunately, most of the questions, 80 to 90% of the questions are the same what we asked in our snap and mock interviews. What we asked in mock interviews and snap interviews, same questions were asked. I collected some 40 questions from them, 40 questions of the questions which were asked in interview. Please let us go through these questions. Okay. The very first question is, tell me about your BTech project. Any interview it is, BTech project is very important if you are a fresher. If you are a fresher from BTech or MTech, you are holding a BTech degree or MTech degree, then definitely your project is very important. Okay. Second question is, when electromagnetic gets saturated, this is all about knowing the materials. See, for an electrical engineer, knowing the materials is very important. See, in transformer core we are using CRGO steel. What kind of material is CRGO? We are drawing BH curve. What is the saturation point? What is the knee point? What is the ankle point? So these things we will be knowing already, right? Second question is, how to linearize a nonlinear system into linear system. He is asking how to linearize a nonlinear system into linear system. I think you all might have been studied piecewise linearity. So this is a general concept. If you studied signals and system, or basic question, in fact, it is not that depth question from signals and system, or I can say mathematics or network analysis. In all these three subjects, you will study about linear, nonlinear systems and signals and systems. Yes. And you know that answer very easily. Next one is, what is PID controller? We have different types of controllers: proportional plus integral, proportional plus derivative, proportional plus integral plus derivative. PID controller is proportional plus integral plus derivative controller. What is the purpose of that? Many questions are possible from that. If you answer this, what is PID controller, in correct way, then many possible questions are there after that. Next, different types of transformers, approximate efficiency values of power transformer and distribution transformer. Yeah, we have two types of transformers, power transformer and distribution transformer. He's asking what are the, I can say, like, see, different types of transformers means we can tell like this also: step up, step down transformer, isolation transformer, like that. There are many kinds of transformer, but in broad context we can divide in this way also, that is distribution transformer and I can say like power transformer, right? Next question is units of conductance. Very easy. See, most of the questions are easy questions only. Resistance, inductance, conductance, susceptance, right? So these are, what are these and what are the units? So that is a basic question. Next, electron charge and its units. The basic property of electron is charge. It is going to exhibit some property, that is charge. The units are coulombs. You know that, right? What next one is connection of step up transformer. So he'll ask you to draw how we are going to draw a step up. See, if you take a step up transformer, you are connecting, suppose from generating station to transmission system, you are using a step up transformer. He'll ask you to draw that, which configuration you are going to use: delta by star, star by delta, or star by star, star with grounding, star without grounding. So there are also number of questions are possible. All these questions will be asking in our snap and mock interviews. So YourPedia is the #1 platform in India in interview guidance and competitive examination coaching. Okay, so it is YourPedia is #1 platform. So we will be discussing entire subject will be covered in our snap and mock interviews. No means all the corners also will be touching. If you don't know the answer, we will be guiding you how to know the answer, or we will be giving you directly the answer. We will explain you the answer if you don't know the concept also. That way, YourPedia mentors are going to help the students in their interview preparation, right? The next question is, what is the turns ratio of an isolation transformer? It is 1:1. Isolation transformer is meant for maintaining that isolation from power circuit and this other circuit, right? See, we have two circuits, so that will maintain the electrical isolation between both the circuits, right? Next one is, why use all day efficiency? We have two types of efficiencies. One is energy efficiency and one is power efficiency. That energy efficiency is also called as all day efficiency. For distribution transformer, we are going to find all day efficiency. Why? Because in distribution transformer, the load is not constant. If load is not constant, current is not constant. If current is not constant, power loss is not constant. What is efficiency? Output power plus losses. These losses and output power are keep on changing with respect to time. Therefore, we have to take the losses accordingly. Suppose total losses we have to take. If I take energy throughout the day, then that efficiency is going to be the correct efficiency, that is called as all day efficiency, right? Next, what is the equation of current in case of plugging? Yeah, we have different types of speed control of a DC motor, plugging, rheostatic braking, right? Yeah, so he is asking what is the equation of current in case of plugging. Next, what is back EMF? In DC machine, back EMF is produced due to the action of generating action in the motor. In every motor, there is a generating action. In every generator, there is a motoring action, right? Magnetic drag and electric drag. So generating action is called as electric drag, motoring action is called as magnetic drag, right? So these things, due to that, back EMF is produced, right? And now next question is, what are the usual AC voltages in the line of power system? Yeah, so starting from 230, 440, 11 kV, 33, 66, 132, 220, 400, 765. So these are the various levels of voltages. Describe the range of voltage levels. Yeah, now I told you already. What is skin effect? Very simple. So most of the alternating current is concentrating only on the surface of the conductor. That particular effect is called a skin effect. If you answer this question correct way, then they may extend the question, what are the causes of skin effect, how to reduce the skin effect. So all that, what is the relationship between frequency and skin effect, in which I can say system the skin effect is high, in communication system or in our power system. In communication system, why? Because in communication system frequency is in the range of gigahertz, megahertz and gigahertz. Skin effect is directly proportional to root of frequency. If a frequency increases, skin effect increases, right? So this way all corners will cover in our mock and snap interviews. Next question is, why we prefer synchronous generator or induction generator? Synchronous generator is a constant speed generator, right? I want to synchronize my generator to the grid. So synchronization means parallel operation. Then the definite conditions to satisfy are voltage, magnitude, phase sequence and frequency, right? Yeah. Next one is, what are the applications of induction generator? In windmills, where the mechanical input is not constant, there we are going to use induction generator, right? Now, what are the applications of induction motor? There are several applications of induction motor to name. Yeah. Why the requirement of magnetizing current is more in an induction machine as compared to transformer? So because of a discontinuous magnetic circuit. In a transformer, the magnetic circuit is continuous, but induction motor, there is stator and rotor, between there is air gap, that is making the discontinuity of the magnetic circuit, right? What is meant by propagation constant? In power system, our wave travels from sending end towards receiving end. Then the constant which is going to describe how much is the loss, how much radiance of the waveform per kilometer is there, is called as propagation constant, gamma. In fact, what is next? What are the advantages of series capacitor? Yeah, so in voltage control we have several methods like series capacitor, shunt capacitor, synchronous condenser for improving voltage, synchronous phase modifier. Series capacitor is having some advantages. He is asking what are the advantages of series capacitor. Suppose if you answer this one correct way, then definitely what are the disadvantages of series capacitor. So like that, several questions are possible, ma. Next question, what is the significance of natural loading? Significance of natural loading or surge impedance loading. This is a general question from power system. Yeah. Next, what is string efficiency and what is the significance of string efficiency? Yeah, see, string efficiency is the one which is going to describe at what I can say, if you have a string of insulators, how the voltage is distributed across each disc of the insulator is described as string efficiency, right? String efficiency must be near to 100%, otherwise there is a possibility of the disc which is near to power conductor to flash over or to damage, right? Next, what is meant by glazing? Glazing means if you take the insulator, that one we make it a very smoother surface so that no dust is going to deposit on that. Why? Because dust particles will increase its conductivity. That's why if it is very smooth, whenever dust comes, then automatically it will get rid of because of some wind and all. If it is a rough surface, then the dust will get deposit and the conductivity increases, then that insulation capacity of the insulator is going to decrease. That's why we do glazing. So name the test performed on an insulator. There are several tests, okay, impulse test and all. There are several tests which we are going to conduct on insulator to know the strength of insulator. Next, what are the causes of insulator failure? Yeah, why insulator will fail? Yeah, why? See, failure of entire series of insulators is called as flashover. Why an insulator will fail? Right? See, if the disc which is near to power conductor is experiencing more than the voltage it can withstand, then insulator will fail. Right? What are the cause? Next, what is meant by insulator flashover? I already told you, right? What is wet flashover voltage? Why wet flashover voltage is less than dry flashover voltage? Wet flashover voltage means wet means there is some water particles or some conducting liquid is present on that. Therefore, automatically the amount of voltage required for the flashover of the disc will decrease, right? Next question is, what is sag and what are the factors that will affect the sag? You know it very well. What is sag? Yes. How is conductor spacing related to voltage? Yeah, if voltage increases, I have to increase the conductor spacing to reduce electrical corona. Yes. Next, what does it mean? What is meant by radio interference? Yeah, radio interference, it is the interference of power line flux with neighboring communication lines is called as radio interference. Yes. What are the advantages of corona? Electrical corona is having some advantages also. Yes, it will decrease the steepness of the wave. Whenever switching over voltage or lightning over voltage comes, that steepness of the wave will be decreased due to corona. Yes. Yeah. What does it mean by roughness factor? In corona we will get a factor called a roughness factor. Yeah, if length of a cable increases, then insulation resistance increases or decreases. So this is a logical question. See, insulation resistance is inversely proportional to length. If length increases, insulation resistance will decrease. It's not same as that of the general resistance. General resistance formula is R is equal to rho L by A. Resistance is directly proportional to length. But insulation resistance, R insulation is equal to rho by 2 pi L, means it is ln of d by R, ln of capital R by small r. Otherwise, R insulation is inversely proportional to length. Yes. Next step. Which is the mostly used insulating material for the cables and why? So there are different types of materials to manufacture the insulators in cables. Yeah. What is the need of bus classification in power system network, and what are different types of buses in power system network? The last two questions are from load flow studies. See here, though I did not give a complete explanation for each and every question, here the purpose of this video is to know what kind of question, what level of questions those are asked in HAL, MT and DT interviews. For design trainee, the technical depth will be little more when compared to management trainee. So all the best, ma. Thank you.